you their thoughts, experiences, and stories on newcomer youth challenges, resiliencies, and strategies for positive settlement and integration. Without further ado, I would now like to introduce to you each panel member. Our first panelist is Marlon Marraro. Marlon is the General Manager of EVES Initiatives. He has over 20 years experience working with diverse communities and organizations across Toronto. Marlon has worked within the child welfare system, education, and community development, leading innovative programs that enable youth, families, and communities to play a meaningful role in the health and development of their neighborhoods. Marlon will open our panel today with a motivational speech to uplift our spirits. Next, I'd like to introduce Janelle Joseph. Janelle is a youth counselor and group facilitator at Elizabeth Fry Society. She has played a vital role in motivating and supporting at-risk youth in communities of Toronto to promote safety and well-being initiatives that have successfully supported youths in Ontario. As a community activist, Janelle prides herself in empowering and advocating and supporting youth from all different walks of life. Today, Janelle will be speaking to us about youth self-confidence and self-esteem. Our third panelist is Nancy Biggin. Nancy is a child and youth worker at Father Gate Secondary School. As a school youth worker, Nancy has been working very closely with newcomer youth as they face challenges in their new school. Nancy is here today to speak about stress and the impact of settlement on one's emotional well-being. Her many years of experience are sure to be of value for our students as she will share some of her tips on stress management strategies. And last but not least, our final panelist is Sarah Gliana. And I'm sure many of you will be able to relate to her. Sarah came to Canada 2 years ago as a refugee and recently graduated from high school. Sarah will share her experience as a newcomer youth, going through the education system, dealing with stress, and how she built herself up to where she is today. So I'd like to welcome our first panelist, Marlon, to the podium, please. The floor is all yours.
This is always the hardest thing when you're on stage, making sure the microphone is where it's supposed to be. So, good morning. Good morning. Hey. I need that from you guys for a couple reasons. When I first came in this morning, I was sitting in a parking lot and I was listening to the news to get my head straight. Because I'm always nervous. I'm always nervous when I'm speaking to